I welcome you all to the Crypto Singh Show, and my name is Gunpreet Singh, and we talk about Bitcoin, Metaverse, NFTs, everything on this show. What's happening with the Bitcoin market? We've been seeing a great dump. Well, is this dump here to sustain itself, or it's something that is indicating that we're at the end of the bear cycle? Find out everything in this show today. Before we move on, please do like, share, and subscribe. Well, I must say, and I must give a tap on my back because we were the ones who were predicting that it would be 15,000 would be the bottom that it would go. Now, you saw that it did touch 15,500, and we were the only ones predicting when Bitcoin was actually around 22,000 that this is what is going to happen next, and it exactly happened like that. And we did move down, and we did crush down again from a bullish sentiment. Now, I did tell you that, these bullish sentiments are what exactly, see, look, all my videos previously, and I have been telling you we're in a bear market. We're not in a bull market. These are the bull cycles that come and they don't sustain for long. If we would have been in a bull market, some, news like Twitter or, UKPM, it would have actually shot up Bitcoin prices to all-time high. Now, try and understand, we're in a bear market. Now, what is going to happen is that we're going to see a lot of liquidity crunch. Now, with this FTX and the entire Binance issue, I don't think the Binance should have tweeted with just the letter of intent and just increased the shares and then would have dropped it. I think this is something that is worrying for me. But saying that we are off, the liquidity crunch in FTT would be big, and there would be secondary effect of it as well. I would see some buying coming in now at these levels because 16,000 is a good level to buy, 15,500 is a good level to buy. I don't deny that this is the time that you all should be buying, and 15,000, 16,000 is the time that we all should start investing into Bitcoin now. And now is where I think that we are very near to the bottom. And in fact, in my last video, it's just so happened in my last video, I actually said, last video actually, I did say that, we are very soon going to come to the stage where we're at the bottom. And now look, if everyone is shouting 10,000, 5,000, 6,000, I don't think we're going there. I would think that this is where we start buying in. This is where I think the bottom would be very close now. I don't think bottom is too far now. But saying that, the liquidity crunch is here to stay for a longer time, and alts have really gone down, and so have Bitcoin. But what's happening with the entire cryptocurrency market is something that worries me, because this is something that we need to understand, that now I think where we're going to move towards is regulations. And with FTT going down, I think regulations are going to come in. And again, let's not forget that this is something like the dot-com bubble. And I've been saying there's a lot of junk in the market. And I honestly believe there's a lot of junk in the market that needs to be eradicated. And everyone was saying around 20,000, 18,000 that were again going high, to the extent that there was a video where I made and I said, you know what, this is the last bit of price rise that we're going to see, or the last hurrah before we come down crashing. Exactly, it has happened, that it caught everyone off guard. Everyone got bullish. And that's it. That was the end of it. And you saw how the market came down. I did warn you yesterday about Solana as well. And what did Solana do? Again, crashed down, and it lost about 50-60% of its value. We have to really understand that going into these bull markets or volatile markets, Bitcoin market was boring for some time, but not now. I think it's fairly interesting. Now, going back to these markets, you have to understand that utility will play a big role. Tokens will play a big role, because token supply will play a big role. Now you have to understand that the utility of the tokens would come into play. Like Chainlink is utility. I don't think it's going anywhere. Matic is not going anywhere. We might have crashes, we might have pull down, but saying that, this is my opinion. We can't be 100% about anything, but something that we see of the charts is something that we believe that these things are not really gonna go away, because they've already entered so many partnerships and they are being used. So that's where you just, you basically start thinking that, what, they're already into utility. So a lot of these coins are gonna actually be a utility coin. A lot of people are still bullish on ADA. Now look, till the time it does not perform, there's no point of being bullish on a coin. And right now, again, it's taught us to be bullish on just Ethereum or Bitcoin. But saying that, let's look at the positive side today. I mean, I'm sure there's enough negativity in the market, and you can just Google any YouTube now, they'll all be about negative about this. But you know what? I think let's create this positivity. And now is the time. I honestly think that this is the time that you all should start buying in. And this is the time that you all should start to get into it in terms of pricing. Now, we had Ethereum, we had Bitcoin at 70,000 exactly a year back. It topped on 8th November last year. Today we're at 16,000, 15,000. I mean, don't you think that we're so low in these terms of in these prices? And I think this is the time for you all to buy in. This is the time for us to think that, look, be positive about the market and start getting into the market now. This is the time I would say that people say preserve your capital. Yes, you preserve your capital, but that does not mean that you don't invest your capital as well. I mean, the markets are low. You've seen a 40% down. You've seen a 50% down in a day or two. How much more can it go in a day or two? It won't go more than that. It might go another 10%, 15%, but the upside would be again 10, 20%, 30%. Saying that, these are the times to get into the market. These are the lows that we want to buy in, because these buys at this time will be irrelevant when we see 3 or 4 years down the line. I mean, we would be laughing at ourselves that at 16,000 we were thinking that we should buy or not buy, when Bitcoin would be at some crazy pricing. So long term, I'm again bullish. And I've been predicting all these things through charts. I'm not doing anything great to really predict these things that have been happening. It's a chart, it's a simple chart I read and I tell you. There's nothing more than that I know about the market. Yes, I talk to people in the market, I interact with people in the market, I know what's going on in the market. But I mean, saying that, I do understand some things are just basic. I mean, they're just basics in life, and that's all I follow, just basics in life. And see our YouTube channel, and haven't we been predicting everything that has been happening? To the extent that we've been so accurate that we've actually said we're going to go to 22,000. And then in all my videos, I said that even 25 will be literally impossible to touch. But there's nothing that we always, rule out. So I would say I'll still give it a 10% or 15% chance that we might reach that. But above than that, I don't think we are going. I was so specific in my videos. Show me one person who's been so specific in their videos that to the extent I pointed out that 22 is the end game for me. This is the end game. I had even used these words that 22,500 is the end game for me. But we came down rolling. Now we're at 16,000. Now what is my take is just keep buying, keep investing into it. These are the times to look into it. And now be careful about the alts, because you have to realize one thing, which again I could be wrong, but I personally think today, which is again very important. The Bitcoin price is actually going down even lower than the alts. Usually if Bitcoin goes 10%, the alts would go 50%. Let's leave out Solana and FTT because they are a different matter at all, right now. I mean, we have 6% down in BNB, 6%, 7% down in Doge. Now, what does this mean? Now try and understand the market. Now, what does this market tell you? I mean, for me, it tells me, look, these whales are getting Bitcoin to a lower price, and now they will start investing into Bitcoin. The alts are standing there. So they haven't crashed the alts because they don't want to buy in the alts at this time. They want to buy in the Bitcoin. So that's my take. I could be totally wrong on it. I haven't spoken to anyone. There's nothing that I am, I have, some prior information. I'm just saying, this is what I see. Why would Bitcoin go down lower, lesser than all the other alts? It's something that I don't understand. So my understanding to it is as basic as this, that why Bitcoin is going down is because now the institutions will get into Bitcoin and the buying of Bitcoin would start. and then it would rise up. The alts are going to stay there as well. So, and I don't count Ethereum in alts. So I do count Ethereum as a supreme coin only. But again, saying that, I personally believe a lot of people would be investing into Bitcoin more at this time. So this is all from me, and I hope you're liking the content. If you're liking, please do like, share and subscribe. Signing off, Gunpreet Singh from the Crypto Singh Show. Bye bye, take care.